Here are some pickups I made yesterday while working at the flea market. I didn't really feel like doing it yesterday. It's kind of beat, so here it is today. I have $198 mixed up in what you see here, and I'm going to go through it right now. Let's see, for $20, I got a Super Nintendo, not complete, missing the controller. Basically good cosmetic condition, just yellow. It came with 2 games. I can sell the Super Nintendo's complete. This one has the plug, it looks good, and an AV, but I don't use these AVs, so I'm gonna have to give it an AV, and I'm gonna have to give it a controller, but I have that stuff. But I can sell those for $30, so 20 and 30, adding a few parts. This is a nonsense game, I believe, but I did get Super Mario World, which is probably a $12 to $15 game. So from a $20 investment, I add a few things. I'll wind up with between $40 and possibly $45 for that. Let's see, for $20. I bought this little stack of Sega Genesis games. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, wait a minute, did I pay 20 or 15? I think I paid 14. Make that 14 or 15, because I remember paying $2 a piece. The games are in here, and some of the cases in more beat up condition. But I'm honestly going to take these games. Like the games that aren't worth much. I just sell them at the flea markets. I can't sell Sega Genesis for more than $3 or $4. They're not really collected where I am. They mostly, if they're very valuable, I have to put online. I give them to a friend. Anyway, for the games that have less value, I'll just take them out and stick them at the flea market. Like, see, this game is the label's popping up, but it does have the instruction manual. This might be a better game, might be eBayable. It's relatively good condition. I don't really want to take a lot of time doing this. Some kind of notes in there, not the innards for the box, and the box looks like a blacked over price tag for some reason. Here's a Pac-Man 2. This game doesn't have much value, so I'm going to give my friend the case. He can do what he wants. This, I believe, is probably the most valuable of the games, Joe and Mac, and that's for eBay. You know, it's got a manual that's a little beat up. Case is relatively good, and the game looks good. I really won't take it to the flea market because, like I said, they're not giving me more for Sega Genesis. It's not really collected right now. Nintendo's what people really want. At the flea markets I go to. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, a very common game, and Mortal Kombat might have a teeny bit more value, but for me it's most likely a flea market game. Okay, let me just get these out of the way, and I'll move on. I'm just making a little more room because the stuff I have to talk about, and it's all spread out all over the place. Got these 2 games for $9. This is a Spider-Man Shattered Dimension PS3 game, not in the correct case. It's okay condition. Connect Sports. I figured this one's probably worth 10 to 15 for me. So, and then this one, whatever I get. This is kind of cool. This is actually, it was a case. It looks like a lunchbox, but it really isn't. But I think you could be used as a lunchbox, except it didn't come with a thermos. I paid $5 for it. A friend of mine told me they were selling these at Five Below for a while, so they were probably more expensive. And if I saw these at Five Below, I think I would have bought a bunch of them. I can't really get it open right now with one hand. Wait a minute. There it goes. Inside, apparently, I don't know if it came with the charger. I don't know what was here. I imagine some stylus pens came, and then some kind of covers for DS games, and I guess you'd put your game here. But it's a case to hold a DS in. But I got a feeling I'm going to take the inside part out and give it to my daughter and let her use it as a lunchbox. I think she'd like that. Okay. For $2 a piece, I bought these Super Nintendo games. You know, I'm not finding games. I'm having a real hard time. The guy had a whole bunch, but most of them were like nonsense and who cares. So I just picked these 2. Because I believe that I'll sell them, and I'm really low on Super Nintendo games. So Tasmania and Scooby-Doo, not in perfect condition. Maybe they have a little more value than $4 or $5. I don't know. Let's see. Bought a stack of CDs here. I paid $20, and I think I got near 30. In terms of collectibles, I'll finish with this lot. Let me do this quick. A Pokemon, I think it's a game, or unless it's music. I don't know. It was $1, you know. Oh, and look, a Superman Xbox. Okay, That's no. Wait a minute. Oh, it is in there. Okay. So I got a game. All right. I don't think I've had these before. They don't have much value, but when somebody finds them at my space, I've given them to little kids, and they are so excited. It's just a cool thing to do. For $10, I'm going to finish up with that other stuff to say. I bought these really cool lamps. They've got these pink beads. They're decorated with that, and they've got these green and pink dangles on them. I got a larger one and a smaller one. I think what I'm going to try and do is take the dangles off the smaller one, and hopefully there'll be enough to complete a larger one, because the larger one would be more valuable for me to sell, and then I'll just sell the pink one for whatever I get. And I paid $10 for the two. I believe I can get $35 for the one if I can get all the dangles on it. Either way, it's not a losing position. Bought a few DVDs. My friend saw these. I paid $4 a piece, so I'm just going to show them quick so you can see them, not even say the name. Oh, Adrian Brody. I never even heard of that movie, Wrecked. 30 Days, 30 Nights, Good Vampire Murder, Spider-Man 3. Bought this perfume, Maxime's de Paris Eau de Toilette, for $5. Yeah, she took the label off. It said $5. I have no idea of its value. I'm assuming it's more than $5. Here's a lot of games. Well, not really games. Mostly systems and items that I bought for $100 off another vendor. She wasn't going to take it out. She wasn't going to put it out, but she knows I sell games, so she approached me. She didn't really give me anything cheap. She was telling me about eBay and Craigslist, and I'm like, whatever, I don't care. I said, look, I'll look at it. I'll put together what you got. I'll piece it. Systems together with systems, and then if you're interested, you want to sell it the easy way, I'll make an offer. It'll be like a really fair offer, and if you don't want it, I don't care, because basically I offered what I thought I could just double my money, and not easily double my money. Anyway, here goes. I got a PS1. It's got some nonsense game in it, which I'll take out and just do whatever with, but it did come complete. I have no clue if it's working. Of course, everybody tells me stuff is working. So, but here it is complete. I'll get at least $20 for that, and with the memory card, that'll boost it to 25. It also came with a blue controller, and again, I have no idea what's working and what's not working, but that could mean as much as $30. Unless I give it to my friend to put on eBay. If this sells on eBay for like $15 or more, I'll give it to him. And same for this. Actually, I'll just give my friend this controller. He can do a controller lot, because they don't buy controllers like this from me. Wait a minute, is this a Super Nintendo? No, it couldn't be a Super Nintendo. Okay. Some Mad Catz Red controller. They don't buy these from me. They don't want them. They want like controllers that look like a PS1 controller. So anyway, right there, I believe I have about 20, 25, 30. I think I have about $30 to $35 worth of stuff. This came in the lot, and it is, of course, a Metal Gear Solid game. Unfortunately, it's missing disc 1, and to be honest, this isn't really a valuable game. In the lot that I paid $100 for, so that's no value. I'm about at $35 now. This Halo would be great to have, because I can sell it for $5 or so, but it's empty, so I have a case. And Hitman is also empty, so I just have a case, so I'm not giving those any value. Got an Xbox, and you know, sometimes I'm in a rush. I don't look at stuff carefully. But it looks like somebody opened up this Xbox just by what's going on the back. I don't know if you can see. So right now I'm going to attribute this a value of about $35. Here's a controller, of course. The controllers, and this is nonsense. This goes straight to garbage. These earphones. But the controller's missing the piece that plugs into the Xbox. So I have to add that. I do have it, so I don't have a problem with that. Here's an old school AV. I'm going to consider that $5 and cancel out the cost of what it'll cost me a new school AV, because I'll give this to my friend. He could sell it on eBay for $10. I don't use AVs like that. Even though this is a multi one, he might be able to get 10 to 15 on eBay. And like I said, I always supply new AVs that go to the new TVs. So far, I was at 35. What did I say? 35, 35. So we're at 70. So we're going to see how much money I'm going to make off of this. I have two Nintendo 64s. I sell these for 30 a piece. I have to add stuff to them, like wires and stuff. But so we'll say 30 there, which makes it 90. what is 70? Yeah, 70. No, we're up to 100. Had an extra controller, 105. This is if everything works. I have a memory card, so I'll say 110. Came with a miscellaneous GameCube controller. I need this. If I were to sell it, it would be another $5 to $8. So we'll say 115. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to make money on this. Another N64. Again, it's fairly complete. I just have to add the AV, and as long as the controller's good, that'd be fine. So I was at what, 100, 105. So we say another 30. That's 135, and then this is the expansion pack. So that makes it at least another 10 at a flea market. So 145. I don't know what this is. It's something to do with the original Game Boy. Oh, it's a rechargeable game pack. Now I'm going to give this straight to my friend. Hopefully it has some value. I'm not going to add anything to that. So I think I said I was at 145. These are nonsense games. I'll sell these 3 for 10 or 2 for 5. So we'll just say 3 for 10. 155. Bomberman Hero. I'm tired. I've been like running around like a maniac. Bomberman Hero. It's between $5 and $10, so I'm just going to say 5, and I already lost count. So I think I was at 140, 155, 160. I'll allow 10 for these games, 170. And here's a Super Smash Brothers. I have one of these at the flea market right now. Apparently these should be valued at minimum, say like $50 for a buy it now on Amazon and or eBay. This one's in okay condition, a little beat up. Some scratches here. I don't know how games like this get scratches like that, but whatever. This should be valued at 50. Now, I have one at the flea market right now. I put 50 on it, but I'm really trying to get between 30 and 35, and I've had a bunch of people looking at it and basically just kind of laughing at me like, what are you, nuts, right? So I might take the one I have and just toss it on eBay to make some money. But I'm going to try again on this one. So that will, if I can get at least $30, and even if I put it on eBay, I'll probably get 50, right? But that averages us up to between 200 and say like 210. So it looks like, hopefully, if everything works, a straight out double my money deal. And yep, that covers everything I got yesterday.